Hello, everyone. Welcome to something a little different. The Create mod for Minecraft got updated to update 6, and it looks neat. And therefore, welcome to playing Minecraft because I have returned to Minecraft. So, with that, make sure I got this here set up. So I threw together a quick little mod pack with a couple of quality of life mods and Create. I don't know how well I'm going to do at getting to create stuff because I am not an expert in anything. But I can certainly play around in a little Minecraft world. So without further ado, welcome to the world. Yeah, I'm probably going to play for about an hour or two tonight. And then I'm going to get tired and fall asleep. You know how it goes. I believe the audio's a bit off. Let me... There we go. That's more like it. Now I can actually hear what's going on. I'm sure we'll tweak things as we go and stuff like that. But yeah, I hope you're having a good evening, morning, whatever time zone you're currently in. I know I've not been most consistent in my streams this year. Real life has decided to get in the way. Nothing too bad, just annoying to deal with. Okay. So there we go, that's our tree done. So I have not scouted too much, but I did see on the map there's a village somewhere near here. So I was thinking of using that as a little starter home. I believe it's in this direction, if my map serves me well. I mean, I could look at the map again. What's the fun of that? Yeah. Of course, you know, I threw my own mod in there. Shocker. As well as a couple other ones like Better F3 and stuff like that. You know, fun little things. There's a fox. Hello, fox. Ooh. Loot. Yeah. Hmm. Well, look at this free feather. And a rabbit's foot. I'm going to just kind of walk here. Let's see, what space are we dealing with here? Not that much space. I feel like I'm on House Hunters still. Just like, let's see, I'm looking for a large house with beds in it. Ow. My berries. Ow. Yeah, my goal for the first like couple hours is one, steal the bed from the villager that I walked by earlier, and then see if we can get at least to the starting of create stuff. Okay. Here, allow me to show you my inventory. Actually, I'm going to... No, not screen combination. I can click buttons. bump that scale up a little bit so you can actually see that. There you go, that's a little better. My goal, if I can spell, is to build at least one. Where is it? You. Want to get you started. And, you know, maybe find a spot to live in and things like that, you know. I will die to these berry bushes. That's gonna happen. As a fun fact, in case you're wanting something to watch for. Let's see. This is not a bad location, space-wise, to utilize. Utilize. There's no bed. Want the bed here either. Okay, okay. Tiny village, I see. Guess I'll just build my own house. Here in the village. How about right here? We'll make this our home base for the moment. Let's chop this tree down here and we'll start building, mining, crafting, all those sorts of fun things. There we go, got all the wood, perfect. Actually, I'm going to quickly run over here and not get murdered by a creeper in the middle of the night. I know what's gonna happen. Hello there. Get out. Thank you. Alright, now that we're actually in the daytime, let's get a little house thingy built. Take you, make some planks. And just kind of as you can see, we are excellent high quality builders here. Just award-winning levels of creativity here on display. Don't worry, I'll get to the factory part soon. It'll be fun. I'm sure of it. There we go. Let's see if we can get some leaves out of here. I do want to get some saplings to replant anyway. At some point. That'd be real great. Finally. Okay, where's an open spot? Turn back the tree here a little bit, and we'll do boop, 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 boop. See if we can do something with that. Let's put down a little crafting table, and let's get a little more of our house built. Alright. The house has got to be at least 3 blocks tall. Otherwise, just an apartment. And I immediately broke my own roll. Oh well. Yeah. Yeah, the mod pack itself is still a little bit work in progress, so I may add or remove mods as I go, but hopefully that this pack should work well. I remembered one of the features I nearly forgot about. Hello there, villager. You are a cleric. Look at this. Cycle trades. Yes, better if you were out of my way. I stole the villager. It's mine. Hello. Thank you. Bye. And number 3 has left their house for the morning. Where are you? We'll find out later. Hello, cat. Oh, the tree grew. Perfect. Yeah, love to see it. I actually have a new goal I figured out for this first stream, which is get the hand crank and the saw to get these trees down just a little faster. Alright, there we go. That should be enough wood to get started with. Okay. This. Make a little chest here. Store our villagers some snacks and extra materials. Hand crank. What do I need for you? One andesite alloy and planks. And for the saw. Okay, we're gonna need to get a little into create for that. Okay. Well, let's do a little bit of this. Grab myself a wooden pick. As you can see, we're working with only the best tools here. Make sure we're not missing any saplings here. And then we're going to build a basic of mine. While we eat some berries over here, and then let's build our mine right here. I'm not actually looking for like a real key here. I'm just wanting to get some andesite and maybe some iron. There we go. We've reached the Stone Age. Now, if I were smart, I would bring a crafting table with me. Yeah, I still have enough wood here, so take you with me. So I can make a stone pickaxe. Well, normally I would be like, oh no, andesite, but with create I actually want andesite. I'm gonna need it in fairly substantial quantities. I also wouldn't mind some coal, so that way I can actually make some torches and light up my house. Not seeing any of that yet, though. This is gonna be the traditional, just go straight down mine. I'm not gonna do anything fancy here. There we go. Got copper. That's certainly something. Okay, let's get a little fancy here. Let's make some torches. We There you are. Get yoinked. Keep you safe in the chest. Alright, and craft a table down. We're gonna make a few things here. We've got you and you. And let's smells one item, okay. Burn my very first tool. And come on. A charcoal. There's some sticks and torch. And back into the mines we go. This time with a little bit of light. So much better. Kind of half hoping any ore pops up at the moment, other than copper. What level am I at? 61, okay. There's still a fair chunk to go. Might end up doing some surface hunting as well. But we did find andesite. One of the main components I've been looking for. Is that lava nearby? Hang on. Yes, it is. Okay, okay. I'm sure we'll see more of it soon. And more dirt. I feel like that lava has to be just nearby. Honestly, I'm not sure. What I am gonna do is go steal that bed. Make a sprint for it. Zombies. Nope. Get denied. Doink. Okay. Oh. Nope. We leave. Okay, can we not have so many creepers around? Please. I beg. Game. Why? Why are you the way you are? Okay, we're gonna do a pro gamer move, and we're gonna look for something. Really? That easy? Can't believe it. Really? Perfectly good cave? Okay. A bunch of coal. Okay. And there's the lava. Not seen any iron yet, though, which is unfortunate. I can work around that. Make it so you can actually see what's going on here. We got some coal. Good amount of it, too. Here, while I get this all mined out, why don't you enjoy a quick ad break? As always, you know how to skip those ads. Whether you want to do a Twitch sub, or drop a prime, or, you know, all those sorts of fun things. But otherwise, watching the ads is more than enough for me. Here come the ads. We. Lots of good stuff in here. Including some andesite, bunch of coal. And we'll make a new pick while we're at it because this one's about to break. Build, block some wood. Bunch of potatoes. Alright, welcome back from those ads. Hopefully they were mildly entertaining and or at least funny. Alright, let's eat some snacks. It's about midday here. And let's go caving. I'll try and find one at least. I'm just looking for iron now. Really. That's what I need. So if there's an easy option for that, then I'm going to take it. I should mark down the coordinates of where I started. That would be a smart idea. My lovely house is located at 180, 114. Perfect. Onward unto adventure. Of zooming in randomly and really hoping that there's iron somewhere. Eat fox though. I'm running. Where am I facing? East. Okay. Perfect. Let's see what's over here. This has got the right vibe of what I'm looking for. Especially mountain. Just to watch out for powdered snow. That shouldn't be an issue. Okay. Cave system. Yes. Iron. Deficiency. Oh, there's something down here. Let's take a peek. I'm trying to be careful here and not burn through my tasty berries too quickly. Oh, hello, Enderman. I don't feel like fighting you at the moment. I'm gonna be honest. So... Well, that was certainly something. Anything on other sides of this hill? Come on, please. Got water. Alright, let's keep heading east then. Unless you a full on cave or you just pretending to be. Okay. Let me collect a little bit of granite just in case I need it for anything. Haven't seen anything yet that would 100% require it. But it's always good to be prepared. Ooh, I think the sun is starting to go down. Oh no. Oh boy, come on. Ooh. We're gonna just do a little rest. Not iron. Certainly something. Copper. Okay. Need some iron. Are you? Nope. Let's not drown for like a few seconds. So, possibly. Possibly a big cave down there. I have to go shipwreck hunting at this rate. Let's see. Just waiting for the health regen. Oh, it finished. Let me. Okay. Try not to drown here again. Do this a little differently. By looking down here, breathable section down here. Looking for iron. Not copper, but iron. There it is. Right over there. Finally. Get out of here. Get out of here. Well, that's death number one. Time to go back there. In this incredibly quick process. That will not take long at all. Should be just over here, if memory serves. Or I could be running the entirely wrong way. I think it's the second one. Oh, Wandering Trader, hello there. Anywhere to help? Nothing I can afford. Okay. Should be our village right here. There we go. Ta-da! Main Street. Alright, and we ran in this direction. Let's see how long it takes us to get back to where we were. And hope the zombies aren't still there. See, there's the big hill over here. There's some clay, good to know. Ah, there's the entrance. There was not the entrance. Apparently just a completely separate entrance. There we go. You. We're gonna be super careful here. Ah, there we are. Oh, hello, friend. No. Okay, we're just gonna get out of here for the moment. This area is too spicy. I will need the torch back though. Yep, this area is too spicy. Let's see if we can find anything in the more flooded areas. Still looking for iron. Hello! Lovely to see you here. Okay. Maybe not drown this time. There we go. Iron ore. Please be multiple. You are. Perfect. And that's apparently it. That's enough for me. Let's trek on back here to the east and we'll head back home. Especially since the sun's going down again. This way. I need to go west. Alright. Yep, there's this cave we found on the way by. We're doing good. We're making progress. We're headed towards our destinations. Should be just up ahead from a break. Yep, this looks familiar. And there's the back of the fence. Which is... There we go, my wonderful box. Yes. We're just going to do a little bit of lighting up in the meantime. Just to make sure nothing happens. Alright. You, and then... How many do you smell? You smell 8 items, okay. Let's get creative. Yay. The casual waiting for things to smelt. We'll see if that was fast enough. It may not have been, but we'll see. So, the hand crank's easy. We just need an andesite alloy. Which means we need a little bit of our andesite. Take this, turn to nuggets. Boop, boop. Close enough. Boop, boop. There we go, for the hand crank. And then some plank. Hand crank. Hand crank 3. We can mark that off. Mechanical saw. We need andesite casing, iron ingot, and iron sheets. Iron sheets means we need to press. Press means we need a block of iron. Okay. We're going to have to explore more. We'll need an andesite casing, which I believe is just... yeah. Andesite alloy under strict wood. Got it. Okay, so we definitely need one of you for this. We also need one for the press itself. Okay, yep. Let me just make sure I got the math right. One for that, one for that. That's just iron, so that is shopping list of 2, 3, 4 iron plus an iron block. So math tells me that's 13 iron ingots needed. Oh boy. What I will do actually, I need an axe real quick. Ironic, I know. Okay, we need to chop down a tree. You have the misfortune of being too close to my house. Do this. I'm going to put you over here since I have the choice. And these will just go away. Perfect. I need... yeah, I already have those. Perfect. Spruce log, spruce log. Strip, strip. Bonk, bonk. Acquired 2 andesite casings. We're truly creating them. Okay. More iron. We need 8 more iron. Do we have... yeah, I'm going to check my map. Do we have an ocean nearby? We do not. Okay. I do see... okay, okay. I got some places to investigate here. Which direction is this? Where is this? This is 200. We're gonna eat some berries real quick. In case you're curious what map I'm using a blue map. It's a fun little mod that gives me a cool little 3D web map that I can use, which is perfect when combined with pre-generating a bunch of chunks around here. If I run over here, there should be something fun to take a peek at. Oh, well, would you look at that? Something fun to take a peek at. Just gotta put out the fire here. Don't need any unnecessary health loss here. Oh looter, what will it be? Not the worst, not the worst, not the worst. I can put them on. Or at least something. Don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with them, but you know, that's for later me to figure out. Also, this small cave system here. Just a nice, small, tiny cave system with iron ore right there. An easy to access location that doesn't require digging 5 miles or running miles away. I wish I checked the map sooner. Oh well. Alright, let's take a peek over here. Sneak on down to this iron. I know it is just down the hill. And there's a little bit more down there as well. Perfect. This isn't enough, I should be able to bridge over there. As I suspected, it was not enough, so let's bridge over there. Bridging all the way over there. Look at my amazing bridging skills. Yeah, to walk up one whole block. There we go. That should be enough iron, but just in case it's not. There we go. I'll grab a little bit more from over here. And then make my way back to our base. Especially with the sun going down. I'll pick up some coal on the way. Just for speed and efficiency in getting that smelted up here. Alright, now comes the awkward part where I run really fast back to the base. This is gonna be this way. Yep. It's nighttime. Consult my magic map and we're headed homeward bound. Perfect. Oop. You know, everyone loves to have creepers chase them back towards their base. It just, you know, adds to the excitement, you know? Like how everyone wants it to be, you know? You know? Okay, we made it back to town. Where it has started raining. I am starving, it is raining. You know, casual things. Normal problems. We sleep away the night, because I don't have a roof. Okay. Snack on some fruit. Get some of the equivalent of a fruit snack. while this all cooks up and I get all the ingredients ready, I'm going to run a quick ad break because Twitch requested it. As always, you know how to skip those ads. Use your sub or become a Turbo member. You know, that's how all that stuff works, you know. But if you're enjoying it, drop a follow. But watching the ads, more than enough for me. Anyway, let's run those ads real quick, and then while I get this all ready to go, and then I'll show you the cool stuff. Inbound ads, here we go. Yeah, I think we've actually made some good progress today. I even see a couple little cool things to explore on the map later, but first we have to get, you know, the crate stuff underway. It's a big achievement to actually reach the start of a fun time. Alright, welcome back from the ads. We are continuing to cook things in a furnace. We're almost there, don't worry. It'll be over before you know it. There we go, we do need an iron block here, so we're gonna make one of those. So to make this, we're gonna need iron sheets, which will require the mechanical press. Requires a shaft. Okay, that's 2 andesite alloy. Good thing I bought some extra groceries at the store. So do and do. Alright. Turn you into more nuggets. Another one, another you, and shaft. Perfect. Shaft, and casing, and block of iron in that order. Mechanical press has been achieved. This we need 3 iron sheets. Cool. So this mechanical press is pretty neat. You take an item, say for instance, you have this cool, you know, iron. Throw it underneath, and you apply rotational power. In this case, a hand crank. Bonk has been achieved. There we go. If I take this and go, oop, mechanical saw. And if I steal, where did my pick go? There it is. Boop. If I steal the hand crank, and I go to the big giant tree and get shot at, rude. Die. Thank you. If I take my cool saw. I believe it's this direction, yep. And I apply rotational power. Oh. Oh no. What if I were to boop, boop, make it the lowest possible block on the tree. Let's try that again. Crank the saw and what tree? There's no tree here. Ta-da! Now that I would call pretty efficient tree farming. I'm actually gonna face it this way. And we'll just wait for that to grow, and we'll have lots of wood. We've already got like nearly a stack from that, so I'd say we're doing pretty well for ourselves. But let's see this way. I may need a second chest. Those are not planks. There we go. Break the balance this. The crafting table here. But yeah, with that, we just have to wait for that to grow again, but that should be fine. That should be our first step into create. In create. And this, the world is pretty much our oyster. Our next step, after I delete this, is going to be the water wheel. Add that here. What do we need? We'll need to acquire oak planks and a shaft. Okay. Okay. Or may not open any planks. That's not too bad. I should have the materials for it here. Want you, and then no crafting book. I don't need you. I have JEI here. Water wheel. Crushing wheel? Okay, that's going to be later down the line. I see. Yes, later. Did I really end up one nugget off? Okay. Yeah, my plan is kind of for the water wheel to put it somewhere and have it power things. Shocker, I know. In the meantime, it can hang out right here. Look real cool. Yeah, I think this is a good actual wrapping up point. We ended up doing a fair amount today. We got started, settled in the world, picked a spot for a starter house. The truest definition of starter house. We got started in create. We got the first item important. The first construction we've got the ability to chop trees in a big way, which is always important. Next time we'll probably be getting water wheels underway and start seeing if we can do some mining drills. See if we can do anything in there. I don't remember how hard it is to get there, as you can tell. And maybe see if we can find a couple more resources and farms along the way. Yeah. That'll do it for me tonight. Thank you for joining the vibe session as I stay up late for no reason. Not too late though. Yeah. As the sun sets, I'd say that's a good place to call it. As always, if you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to drop a follow. You can always join my Discord to know when I'm live, or sometimes I post on Blue Sky. I try to remember. And that, I'm out of here. Good night, everyone.